Hi guys, my name is Patricia. Welcome to my academy. I will be doing series of videos showing you how I teach my courses, what topics we cover on my courses. First, we will start with client care, self-presentation. We will learn about diseases and disorders, how to treat them, how to be professional nail technician, what standard of hygiene you should have in your working place, and also in general, we will start with demonstrations showing you how to actually build a structure for your nail extensions.
But it's the same for short nails as well. That's like because I've damaged my nails by
Yeah.
biting them and it does bleed and it
Yeah.
stings and it's sore.
Yeah, could
So
be.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that would be the
Hyponychium. Yeah, yeah,
hyponychium.
yeah, yeah. If you touch it, if you feel the pain, it literally just looks like some skin under the nail. Especially if you do bite it like really, really low, there is a possibility that there is hyponychium, but it's not as high,
It's not
really
yeah,
high,
yeah.
you know, and then you feel it. But now you know not to do it. Yeah. So nails are also made of keratin protein. So especially when you are doing some treatment for the nails, let's say if we have gel removal, it's always good to do some treatment with the keratin base product. Okay, it will always help your client. It's not necessary. This is something extra if you want to do, but you have to know what the nails are actually made of. Okay, edge is everything that goes. So if you have a natural nail, the white part here, that's the free edge. If you have nail extension, everything that goes above the natural nail up, it's called free edge. So when we start to build the nails, when I use the term free edge, it's just the part that it's actually free from the nail, if you will. Yeah. So we come to the page number 10, and I apologize about the photos you're about to see because some of the photos are not really nice, and this is not the nicest thing to see first thing in the morning, but we have it. Okay, so page number 10, we have nail disorders. So here with the blue letters it says, nail technicians are only trained to enhance the beauty of your nails. They are in no way licensed for diagnosing and treating any concerned nail condition. Refer to your physician or dermatologist to seek advice for a medical treatment or diagnosis. 100% true. So any of the disorders that we see, I will kind of explain you what to do in that situation. But if you're ever unsure, it's not up to you to tell the client what's wrong with their nails. It's up to you to tell them that you cannot do a service at this moment, that they would really need to get it checked with a professional medical service, either is physician or dermatologist, whatever area, okay? But don't ever feel pressured that it's up to you because you're not doctor, okay? At the end of the day, we are here just to make the nails beautiful, but we need to know as well what's happening on the nails, because never ever do any service, shellac, gel extensions, acrylic dipping system on a nail that it's not healthy. Matter of fact, I had a new client yesterday. She had a fungal infection on the thumb, which we will talk about a little bit later. So we did all the other fingers. We didn't do the thumb. She was begging me, but I had to refuse it because I know what's good for her, and I explained it to her, and I know for the long run she's gonna be thankful for that, and I know if we put the product, what can happen on that nail. Okay, we're just doing worse. So if you ever see the nail that it's not healthy, there is some sort of disorder, we are refusing that client. As well, I had a question from my previous students, how to actually refuse the client. So it's because it's a little bit awkward situation as well. You don't want to make them feel, you know, that there is something wrong with them, like in a bad way. You just want to make them feel comfortable, but at the same time make them understand that they shouldn't do any service. So I always use a good example. Because that happened with one of my clients that is a hairdresser, and she had also one of the disorders that we will talk about, and I just used this term. I told her, okay, you are a hairdresser. Imagine if I come to your salon and I say I want to go platinum blonde, but you can see on my head I have really bloody scalp, or something is wrong with my scalp. Of course you're going to refuse me, and you're not going to put chemicals on me because you know you're going to do something worse, okay? Same things with the nails. Nails are also part of our body. Skin is around the nails. This is a live surface, okay? If there is something wrong, we cannot do a service, because at the end of the day, all the products that we are using are some sort of chemicals, and we cannot do that to the nail. That is not healthy. Okay, so you can always then use that term to your client, and then trust me, she is one of my clients still today, and she's really thankful that we got her nails back to healthy and normal and no problem since then. Knock on the wood, everything is still perfect. Okay, so always make sure that you do work on a healthy.
So for the next one, I just wanna simplify what we are about to cover is about disorders and diseases.
Caused by bacteria, fungi, and some viruses. You can see here how it looks like around the nail plate. We have some redness and swelling. And people that spend a lot of time in water can really develop this condition. And if they do have it, it's contagious, so it can be transferred to other people. So if you do have a client like this, we cannot do any service. We are telling them they need to seek dermatologists or physicians so they can just treat this, because it is treatable. And once it's healthy, we can do whatever they want, okay? Because you don't want to risk transmitting something from one client to another, even though you cleaned everything. But fungi is something that once it's there, it's really hard to actually get rid of, okay? So if you have a client with this, you're not doing anything. Or you can use the hotel, whatever suits you, because I want you to take some notes while we do this. And you can take photos, of course, yeah. So, but anything that you will have problem with, I will be happy to reply to you in detailed way, or explain it to you in detail. Come here, because here you can see better, and you will position yourself however suits you. So if somebody wants to go inside of here, you can go inside of here, okay? So we'll see now how for me, it's important that you actually see what I'm doing, so you can all come in. But today we're gonna make some beautiful nails. So first, I always check then the hands, if everything is healthy, everything seems healthy. She already used the hand sanitizer, I used the hand sanitizer, and I put my gloves. And now, as I've checked everything, so everything is perfect, okay?
So right. I feel like I'm in the movie or something. Okay, so as this is drying, okay, so I will show you a few ways that we can do it. So first we are taking the cuticle pusher. Okay, you actually have a nicer cuticle pusher than me, but this is how cuticle pusher looks like. Okay, so we have two sides. One is sharp and one is oval, so it's not really sharp, and it's not going to do any damage to the client, but we want to actually push back the cuticle. So cuticle that we're pushing back is actually this part here. Start by I'm using a force, but usually I ask my client if she's sensitive to cuticles, because sometimes people are really sensitive when it comes to cuticles. It's just something that you cannot know, okay? Maybe somebody is not, but that doesn't mean that a next client isn't, okay? So I always ask, and then I start to push back. Okay, as you see, I'm using force, and as I'm pushing back, I'm actually lifting a little bit. You see here? Push back and lift. Push back and lift.
Next clip you're about to see, we are gonna fast forward because this is the part where we show demonstration, and this is the part that you will actually learn on the course. So everything is gonna be in depth about how to use it, why we use it this way, and how to actually sculpt and build a nail. After the demonstration video, there is gonna be a clip with the practicing part from my students, and you will see how they're handling it and how I help them through all the way. And you're actually able to do it from the first go. I wish I was able to do that from the first go, but I
So
was
with
not.
the face on, it just goes on like nail polish.
Yes,
Is
the
that
first
too big?
too big for it. It must be. Yeah, because when it's a little bit, because it's warm in the room as well, and if it's a little bit wet, then it's a little bit. I don't think I put enough on it. Well, okay, here you bite a little bit on the skin, so you have to be careful, because that can cause us the gel to lift, advance their self onto the forms. That's why I love to teach this as well, because I want you to know both. Don't get me wrong, I think tips are great as well, but my preference is the forms. At the end of the day, it's perfectly fine whatever you choose to work with, because that's your preference, but I want you to know the both, because some courses only teach one. I don't think that's, you should know the both, and you have the choice to choose. What do you like? So.
There's another nail as well. It's where you put the nail, the gel on the nail, and then put onto the nail, and then.
Yeah, this is the acry gel technique. So acry gel is a mix between gel and acrylic. I love this product as well.
It looks a lot simpler.
It does, but it's not actually, because it's a very gummy. Okay. On the last day, actually, I can show you one nail with the acry gel, but you will not be able to do it because you know, we don't usually we don't teach this at all at the courses, but I can show you how it's actually done so you guys can see, but without the tip. I would do the same how we do
With
this one, yeah, but it's really cool. I love that product because it has it's firm like acrylic, but it still has the flexibility of gel. Gel is more flexible than acrylic. That's why I think it's also a little bit better for the natural nail, because natural nails are super flexible, okay? So sometimes if you break the acrylic, you can break your own nail as well. With gel, you are it doesn't have to be your own nail. Of course, sometimes it can happen as well, but you're less likely to break your own nail with the gel. Okay, so I just need to add more. We need to add more. You have the color.
Before the top coat, will you do the cuticle?
Yes, so you can cut the cuticle and you can use the magic hair bond around the cuticle and then the color. But did you buff the nail?
I buffed the nail.
With the buffer, yes? Perfect.
Yeah.
Then you can.
Did you manage?
I think you did okay.
Apply magic air bomb so you can see if that's the dust or something else. Oh.
I think it's just us when I put them on. If it stays right, does that mean it's still your cuticle?
It can just mean that it's a little bit dry, but when you apply the cuticle oil, it's gonna be fine. Because I don't want you to force it too much under.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go, then you just leave it, because it can
Just
just mean.
leave it as it is now,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
have done a little bit, so I don't
Yeah, I
know.
think because when I was watching, I think majority went off. Anyway, I think it's
Yeah.
just little bits and pieces, but that's perfectly fine.
Bitter.
No, good. Only me, I don't have.
You can have this one, I just swap. I'm not fussy over this thing myself.
Just focusing on the nail.
You can be 100% sure that
So after this one is finished, yeah.
it is finished, yes, and then we just apply the cuticle oil and you just massage it around the finger, but don't go on the nail because it's non-sticky. Okay, and just a massage around.
Can I use the, where is it? This one after the color?
No, after the color, no. You can go straight away with the top
I
coat.
just got on the skin a little bit, so like just push that up with the.
Yeah,
It's only it's the nail varnish. It's not actually.
yeah, and just with the
File.
file as well, a tiny bit.
I forgot which one. This one? Start off?
And NTC, yeah, this is top coat, yeah. Because I want to show you, because now we don't have time, but as long as you make it short, a little bit slimmer, so the apex is not thick and big, I'll be happy. Okay, leave the gel on the phone.
So you can do your own nail. Just make sure that it's short and it's
Exactly.
as long as you can
Yeah.
see the apex. I mean, the apex we can see.
And as long as it's short, and when you make it short, automatically it will become thicker because now it's long, okay? Because the thickness is hiding at that apex area, okay? So when you make it short, it's gonna be a little bit thicker. So just go to make sure that you don't have really thick nail. Just file a little bit on the top like you did now when you were shaping, and that's it. Leave it, and then I'll show you the rest, okay? So just a little bit. And does everybody understand?
So you want?
Okay, so for next time, I want you to don't have any nails on. Exactly, so at home, what I want you to do with the file,
this
first,
one?
yes, make it short, okay? And then just file the color and a little bit the thickness, and that's it. Leave the gel. I don't want you to overfile your natural nail. I will show you next time what to do.
Take it off.
Exactly, okay, so just the color and everything. Should we pick?